One funny thing about Jesus is that everyone recognizes him. Even in really, really old paintings, you immediately see who it is. He doesn't need to carry an apple, a symbol, or a lion by his side for us to recognize him. It's the actual face that you recognize. And this is, in fact, unique with Jesus as an historical figure and in the history of art. It's unique that you actually recognize the face. The slim face, the almond-shaped eyes, the high cheekbones. Gilles Deleuze and Felix Guattari, they argue that this has philosophical implications. The face of Christ, they say, is the first face that we as a culture learn to recognize. And it was the actual face, the actual man himself who was important. That is who we learn to recognize as the image of man. And that image, it was in fact male and it was white. The face of Christ, they argue, is the face with which we compare all other faces. It has become the face of faces and it embodies goodness, whiteness and maleness inseparably. It is the face of the white man himself. It doesn't only instigate this particular ideal, but it grounds the very ideal itself, the very notion of a correlate and its deviation. Aha, so that's a man. Ah, no, that's a woman. Aha, it's neither a woman nor a man. Ah, then it must be a transvestite. The either or, Deleuze and Guattari write, easily falls into judgment. The face grounds identity and begets a yes or no, thus forming a ground on which to judge. Instead of the notion of the face, Gilles Deleuze and Guattari, they use the notion of the machine, because a machine does not indicate an origin or a singular identity. A machine consists of many parts. It's made out of a multiplicity of components, just like we are, I guess. What if we were to think about Christ as a machine rather than a face? A live and die, die and live again machine reoccurring through history in all different places, different times, different interpretations, different texts and paintings. Not a one identity that we can discover or recover, but something that is an ongoing construction on the face of the earth, on the face of our knowledge, an ongoing construction that we are also part of and that also reconstructs us and our faith constantly. What if Christ is a Donna, Harawayan cyborg, made up of many parts, also ready to transform? If so, maybe that Christ machine is calling us to be likewise transformers, ready to change our lifestyle when the earth is calling, prepared to rethink the very basis of our faith and of Christianity. The notion of Christ as machine is in fact not new to Christian theology. Long before the first painting of Christ was ever painted, there is this writing on the wall, a Christian sign. The letters of Ichthys brought together into one wheel that we can put in motion.